Hello to all of you, dear Virgos. This is your monthly horoscope for February of 2020. What does it have in store there? This month of February is again your ruler Mercury going retrograde. But I'm not going to talk about this first. I'm going to keep that for last because you know how it works together with the Geminis, don't you? It's a retrograde, so you know, okay, it's a reassessing time. It's going backwards, but that's to improve what is not working, and it's very powerful. Virgos know that. But the thing I want to talk about first is one of my favorite aspects, which is Mars conjunct the South Node. And the South Node has to do with our karma. It has to do with the talents that we gained in former lives. And when it touches a certain planet, especially Mars, this is about healthy boundaries. This is about your power, your strength. This is about, when people have this in a natal chart, Mars with South Node, these are the soldiers. They don't have to learn how to stand up for themselves. They don't have to learn how to have courage. They already have it. And so this is happening for all of us, but for you in particular, it's favorable because it's happening in a fellow Earth sign of Capricorn, in your fifth house, of creative projects, of children, of love and romance. So what does it mean when Mars comes? It's entering your fifth house, Mars, and you're already having a traffic jam there with Pluto, Saturn, the more harsh planets. But also in January, Jupiter came along, so that should have been making those areas a bit lighter. And now Mars on the 17th of February and approaching the South Node at the very end of the month. So this is about standing your ground, being in your power towards projects, creative projects, towards having fun and not making a big deal out of it. You're going to have fun for sure. Period. February is going to be the month for Virgos. Yay! I'm a Virgo myself. I mean, the Sun in Virgo. And lots of other planets in Virgo. But you're going to enjoy this for sure. And also, it has to do with love and romance or children. So it could be that, for instance, you're standing your ground in a new love romance, in a new romantic setting. So when it was for you a bit difficult to tell what you want, to tell what you're going to do, now it's not going to be difficult. And you're going to do the things in an assertive way without crossing boundaries with other people. And that's good. That's good for any healthy relationship. The same with children. It could be either your child is going to act like that, is going to have really a good Mars. And I mean a very assertive Mars and being active, but not too much and not too little. Or either it is you towards your child, that maybe your child has been running all over you. Or maybe you have been running all over your child and trying to control the child. Well, now it's going to be not that difficult for you to not do that. And to again, stand your ground. So very nice energy for the Virgos. This is really, really good news. Especially if you had a hard time with children, if you had a hard time with having fun, if you have been having a hard time on the romantic level of your life. Now, speaking of romantic level, there is the opportunity now to talk things out, to reassess with people who are important for you, the one-to-one connection that we have. Because Mercury goes backwards and forwards, your ruler, in the 7th house of other people. And that starts on the 18th of February and it goes direct again on the 11th of March. So not before the 11th of March you're going to see the results. You're going to see the results after that. So very good time to reconnect with, on a deeper level, and on a feeling level, because it's in Pisces after all, with your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend. If there have been things that have been on your mind and you haven't been talking about them, you could do that now. And you're going to see the results of that afterwards, so in March. But it could also mean that there is a conversation coming back to you with an important person. To a lesser extent, that people come back into your life. That is possible as well. Reconnecting with people that were very important for you could be the case as well. But whatever it is there to give you a better feeling, a better understanding of relationships, and a different way of doing them, doing the relationships. So, I think on a very unconscious level as well, because it's Pisces. So, yeah, but definitely a possibility to do relationships in a better way. Although it might seem first like it goes worse, so to speak. And then last but not least, Venus in the 8th house, as from 8th of February. Now, Venus in the 8th house can be very positive for attracting money of other people, whether it is an inheritance, whether it is a tax return, whatever. People of money of other people, or a loan, it could be that as well. Or getting great value from other people, people that value you and that say it to you in a very direct way. You know, it's in Aries. On a deeper level, Venus in the 8th house can have to do with love, can have to do with more intimacy. If you haven't had that for a while, it can also mean transformation on the level of relationships. So there could be a relationship that is transforming. And people think, oh, transforming the death of a relationship, it could be. But that has, you know, you have to see the whole horoscope for that, and more a proof for that than just Venus going through the 8th house. But it is about love is felt on a deeper level. Love is felt on a level of more intimacy, and you are going to be wanting that as well. More intimacy, more, and I'm not only talking about sexuality, but, you know, body, mind, and soul. It's a bit like Venus in Scorpio. It wants it all. It wants to be committed for 1,000%. So when you just started a relationship, this could be the next level, so to speak. So all in all, Virgo, I think it's quite a positive month for sure. And notwithstanding the fact that your ruler goes backwards, you're used to that. Having said that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. And if you want a reading, just get in touch. Bye-bye.